by the same score, 22-17 on both occasions. Meeting for the second time in this calendar year, 256 days later after the Week 17 affair.
Wide receivers did not separate enough from the defensive backs.
They start Quali at right tackle, not Ijalana, and on the run and dumping it off and dropped. Would have been a short gain there for Bostic, but he's in a slot to the right on 2nd and 10. And here's Matt Forte, and there is quick contact on the former Bear and stop for no gain by Preston Brown. And the Jets do. Bilal Powell with his 3rd and 10. Fitzpatrick launching it long, and it is pulled down by Enunwa for 34 yards over Gilmore.
Top of the screen, Stephon Gilmore, a very good cover guy down the field, but Ryan Fitzpatrick will throw the football down the field long as much as any quarterback in football. Last year, only one quarterback threw more long passes than him, and that's why, because his guys can go up and make these catches.
Well, he caught it on the back end of the football, and it's Forte on 1st down, and he's covered up quickly and is fortunate to get 2, maybe 3 out of that.
Cost this the game to the Cincinnati Bengals.
2 tight ends in on 2nd and 7. Fitzpatrick from behind the ball is taken out of his hand, and he is unable to fall on it. It might have been Kellen Davis, the tight end, who recovers it here for the Jets, with both Forte and Powell flanking Fitzpatrick out of the gun. Here's Fitzpatrick, and he is going to be taken down by Jerry Hughes. There is a flag out. Hughes had 2 sacks on Flacco, and now he might have his 3rd here early in the season.
Before the quarterback was holding, defense number 24. That's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic 1st down.
2 3rd down plays going the Jets' way.
Jets keeping a tight end, worried about protection, need the extra blocking.
Forte for only 1. Enunwa with Gilmore on him at the top on 2nd and 9. And Fitzpatrick hits Davis, and he is pile driven back after a catch for 4. That was Aaron Williams on the hit.
Yeah, the crowd's a big part of this so far.
Buffalo is challenging the ruling on the field that the pass was complete.
Interesting challenge flag comes out by Ryan. That's the basis that you would justify throwing the challenge flag here. It's what happened.
If he knew for sure that this was incomplete, I would say go for the challenge, because you want a 3rd and long. It changes your defense and what the offense is going to do.
The pass was incomplete. The receiver never had complete control of the ball. Before he became a runner, he went to the ground. He lost the ball when he hit the ground. It's therefore incomplete. It's 3rd and 9 on the 36-yard line. Please reset the clock to 10:45. 10:45 on the clock. Buffalo is not charged a timeout.
So you got him now in 3rd and long. Range to try one from here if they're unable to move the football. 3rd and 9. Enunwa splits the defenders and bounces ahead for another 1st down. And Gilmore has been victimized on all 3 of those 3rd down pickups. Here's Forte up the middle for 3.
Wide receivers, Matt Forte being one of the 5.
2nd and 7 from the Buffalo 23. The ball comes out of the hand of Fitzpatrick, and he dives on it. And they convert again on 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Taking off with it, and jumping ahead for the 1st is Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick, once again, a timely runner.
Forte hesitated for a moment, and then with a little burst for 4 just inside the 10.
And he thinks it's helped their defense a lot.
2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick sidesteps 1 hit, and then is able to get positive yardage out of. In fact, a pickup of 4, and it'll be 3rd and short. Powell is the running back, and movement on the right side. Looked like it was Quali.
False start offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 7 at the 10. Ball's on the ground, and is picked up by Buffalo. They say incomplete pass.
Shovel pass.
A little shovel pass it was. Zach Brown had the football. 8 yards for Nick Folk, who had the shortest miss of his career last week. 22 yards was blocked in this his first ever PAT, but he's good on this one.
Well, that work, that drive by the Jets, that was work. Beautiful long throw by Ryan Fitzpatrick and just some timely calls by Ken Galen.
Brandon Tate decides to run it out, and he is smothered up at the 17.
Patrick ready to just get back to work, and with the new contract, guys, he actually went out and bought himself a razor and trimmed that beard. By the way, it looks as though it's still growing in now, huh?
Yep. Take advantage of him in this offense. It's about Sammy Watkins. Get the football to him.
The sidearm fling to Charles Clay, and the Jets are all over him for 2 straight tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
So this is going to be rough sledding, going to be tough. The big thing is, can they protect Tyrod Taylor?
3rd and 12, and Taylor's first pass way down the field, and it is caught in stride by Goodwin for the touchdown. 84 yards, and he beat Darrelle Revis. There is a late flag on this end of the field at the 30.
After the score, taunting by the Jets, number 91. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Disqualification from the game.
Top of your screen, Darrelle Revis is watching Tyrod Taylor drop back. He's trying to read the receiver and the quarterback, but you got to know who you're up against. We're talking about a man that's fast enough and good enough to go to the Olympics.
He just had a long jump right there.
There you go.
Might have qualified him for Rio if he had that effort.
Time he just took off as fast as he could, and Darrelle Revis waited too long to turn and run.
Well, the extra point by Carpenter is good. Goodwin held without a catch last week. Yes, he was at the U.S. trials, finished 7th, didn't go to Rio.
I watched practice yesterday. It was just kind of a half of a practice, but I swear Goodwin looked like he had springs on his shoes when he was running around.
Here's a pooch kick with the penalty allowing him to kick near midfield, and trying to jump outside is Jalen Marshall. Personal foul penalty like that, and he's out of the game, coming off of being suspended week 1. And the Bills now, with all this intensity ratchet up, they stopped Forte for a loss of 1.
And of course, he knows how fast Goodwin is.
2nd and 10, play action, sideline route, and good job coming in and fighting for the football. Inunwa.
He's big and strong also. He's got a lot going for him.
At 3 catches, no target so far for Marshall and Decker as Forte sprints up ahead for a gain of about 8 in his Jets debut. 2nd and 3.
Great job by Jerry Hughes.
Hughes is there. Preston Brown as well. 3rd and 5. Marshall in a slot to the right. Again, has not been targeted so far. Throwing off his back foot. Down the field, and a flag is out. It's going to be on Darby, who had the coverage on Marshall.
And the Jets were ready.
Pass interference, defense, number 28. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
Threw the football, tried to anticipate, he did, and got it out there high to get the penalty.
That was Corey Graham, the safety, who hit him. 26-yard gain on penalty. And on the run, he's able to find Decker at the 20.
It should slow the rush down a little, the fact that the quarterback's moving so much.
First down carry, Forte. Takes 1 defender with him for 2, and that is Zach Brown and Preston Brown with a minute and a half to go in this first quarter. 2nd and 8. And he's within a couple of the first down, Forte. There's that same shuffle pass to the other side this time. And Powell was wrestled down. What a piece of tackling there. Not a half yard, so Folk out for a 29-yard attempt. And that kick is also good. 2 drives, 2 field goals. He ran it out of the end zone last time and got stopped well short of the 20. This is not going to travel that far. Going to field it at the 3. Tate, the former Patriot and Bengal, breaks the tackle And he's out to the 26-yard line. Patrick hit Terrell Owens in a game 7 years ago. Taylor, that one in the direction of Robert Woods.
Different formation here.
And it's McCoy with a wiggle, but nowhere to go. Gilchrist.
Hey, you don't want to coach the greatness out of him because he can make some great runs.
3rd and 9. And with all kinds of time, comes over to Clay. And Clay falls first before the contact, and that Bills defense has to come right back out again. And an explosive undrafted rookie out of Ohio State, Jalen Marshall, is the returner. He's not going to get near this one. Bounces short of the 30. And comes to rest at the 34.
A good offensive line. Matt Forte, you think they'd be better.
First down. Down the field, and Marshall's able to corral it. Brandon Marshall
will go down the field a lot of times when he sees him one-on-one, just like that.
From the 29 of the Bills. And that's incomplete. Looking for Jalen Marshall. Tracy, let's check in with you. Getting to the quarterback last with 2nd and 10. And Patrick Pizza. Wow, a couple of big hits out there. Brandon Marshall, and he's wrestled down by Gilmore. Uh-oh, Marshall's got a knee.
Big and too strong.
1st and goal. Near the goal line, they say he's a little bit short. Wesley Johnson has come in at left guard for Carpenter. About a foot away from the goal line. 2nd and goal. It's Forte. Quick contact, but he bounced off of it. Was it enough? Yes. Touchdown, New York Jets. Forte's first touchdown as a Jet.
Thought he reached out, get the football over. There it is. He did cross the goal line.
It bounced off Zach Brown. Marshall with 52 yards on those catches. The touchdown, and the extra point by Falk is good. Nick Falk, title sponsors of this stadium. The old Ralph is now New Era Field, making its regular season debut. The kick. Back midway deep. Tate takes a knee. Bottom of the screen. Watkins has screen on him from the gun. First down carry, McCoy. A hard-earned 1 yard tackled by Revis. Comes up, makes the play, and tries to walk off on his own. As that knee certainly got twisted around 2nd and 9. Getting away from the pressure. Tyrod Taylor has that first down. Out across the 40.
You got to keep mixing it up.
Just their 2nd first down. McCoy is able to spin for their 3rd as he gains 11 with that carry and was able to twist away from Calvin Pryor. Snap from the Jet side of the field for Buffalo. First down throw, and it's off the mark. Going back to the touchdown maker, Marquise Goodwin.
Turned over, but when plays are there to be made, you got to do it as a quarterback in this league.
Here's Taylor looking for some options. There's nothing there as 2 Jets collide on him, and there are flags out.
Holding offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Adbo's excited about him being a playmaker.
Taking penalty instead of 3rd and 12, a 2nd and 20, and he heaves it again for Goodwin. And had one-on-one coverage again with Revis. They went back to that one-on-one. So 3rd and 20. Comes it off across the middle. Great block, took out 2 Jets. And coming up a couple yards shy, Gillisley with another flag out.
Holding offense, number 84. 10-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
It is on O'Leary, who was drafted a year ago. All the way back to the 31, 3rd and 30. They cut their losses with a handoff to McCoy. And the crowd is very unhappy about that.
Big worry, big concern, and it's real, blocking the Jets defensive line.
Schmidt almost wasn't ready for that snap. He gets away and he sails out of bounds. Good sign for the Jets. They still have Carpenter out as Fitzpatrick flings it on first down. He's got to catch again to Enunwa.
Wow.
Enunwa has 4 catches for 76. Here's Forte. Again, a little hesitation. Waits for it to unfold and takes what he can find. 3 yards. Here's a 2nd and 7. Another completion. Again, it's Enunwa. This Buffalo defense is missing some players.
Fitzpatrick is the big problem for this Bills defense.
Here's the first down throw. Turning around for it is Brandon Marshall. And he caught it right in front of Gilmore, who was the one who had grabbed the face mask. Patrick has 5 completions of over 20 yards. And again, they're operating without Carpenter. You see Wesley Johnson out there, 76.
False start offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. That's first down.
Puts him on safeties, linebackers, matchups that really favor him.
1st and 15. And the Bills shut down the middle this time for no gain. Kyle Williams, the first to grab Forte.
Big as those arms are, hard to believe it, but he is good.
2nd and 15. Fitzpatrick down to the 5, and it's caught by Decker. Takes out one of our sound guys.
Fell wide receiver, that's a tough job, even though Williams has played some corner.
1st and goal. And throw to the end zone. That's caught for the touchdown by Decker. Caught a touchdown in both games against the Bills last year. Fitzpatrick.
Big hit by,
driven back by Zach Brown.
Nobody there behind. Great call by Chan Gailey, knowing they're going to probably play run, so the play action fake brings everybody up and nobody in the middle of the field.
Extra point is good. The Jets receivers have 210 receiving yards in this first half.
And covering.
Tate back deep again. Elects to take the touchback.
They're worried about the front, the defensive front. On the other side, the Jets loaded at wide receiver. Just they're playing great.
There's Watkins, targeted for the first time, and he's got the catch. Wait, there was a couple of hours there. Sounded like it might be like a serious season-ending injury. And now deep into McCoy, direct snap. Out to the 40, and a gain of 6.
Those short passes to help him do it.
You set it downs at the 40. Set up a screen. David Harris is there to make the tackle on play after a 4-yard pickup.
Got an extra lineman in there this time. They did this last year. It worked really well.
Cutting a couple of times and settling for a 3-yard gain.
Got an option or some type of different run out of this look.
On 3rd and 3. And immediately tripped up by the Jets, Calvin Pryor, but that was a big first down. Gains 11 if they could work the clock right.
Extra receiver.
Since the touchdown, only 73 yards of offense, but they've got some more here. A little pass out into the flat to Clay.
Bills offensive line settled down, having a good drive here in this one.
2nd and 2. He was wide open. Clay was also open in the middle of the field, trying to hit Goodwin. Walter Powell as an extra receiver on 3rd and 2. And it looks like the Jets kept him about a foot short. Now what will you do with 1:10 clock running? Now he's...
Yep, they're going to try the old hard count. If Jets fall for this too, they go for it.
4th and 1, and Manuel is going to have enough for the first down.
Yeah, I think he got it.
On a first down from the 30. Tabor zips it in there at the 25, and McCoy should have probably gone to the sideline.
Now they got to spike the ball and all. It's still got a timeout too, so if you throw it inside, use it.
Over the top of, my goodness, over the head of McCoy. Schmidt on the hold, and that kick is just inside the right upright. It's good. The chip in the football one day is going to ultimately lead to where they'll be able to tell whether or not a football broke the plane.
Yes,
that's what it's
that'll be good. That'll be good.
So, chance to run one. Nope, it's going to fall. That's Jalen Marshall at the 10. 258 yards of total offense in that first half.
Because I don't think the Buffalo Bills defense is going to shut out the Jets offense for the whole second half.
Oh. Again, Tate was trying to sneak up on it, but it's taken to a knee after 5 yards deep in the end zone. Tracy, let's check in with you. On the bike, 3 catches for Marshall, 73 yards. One of them coming after what looked like going to be a far more serious injury, and that's McCoy trying to duck under David Harris. He's got 4. 2nd and 6. Did the Bills, with their 11-play drive right before the halftime, gain any rhythm at all that they can carry over, as Tabor was hit when he threw it. And Geno Smith makes the grab off one up. 3rd and 6. Tabor hesitated for a moment. Now breaks outside. Down the field, he's got a man open, and it's caught at the 30 by Salas. The former Jet takes it home for the touchdown. 71 yards. Taylor bought time and improvised, was left alone.
Look, they got him inside. But then you went for the move, his little step up inside. That was enough to get the defensive end to go in. And then Tyrod Taylor got out of the pocket and made the play.
An 84-yarder earlier. And the extra point is good. Patriots, a little bit with the Eagles. Rex Ryan knew him from the Jets. And now the Bills get within 3 on that touchdown. Jalen Marshall brought down just short of the 20. For Buffalo tonight, came in 3rd down situations. Forte is wrestled down by Zach Brown. It's Forte. Tucks it away and gets within 1.5 yards of the first down.
Matt Forte takes very few big hits for a running back in this league.
3rd and 2, and they toss it to Powell. And the Bills try to close in on him. Where will they spot it? First down, Jets. Forte find that little open, cutting back left. And then steer wrestled down by Corey Graham. And caught, reaching back for it. And the ball is out of the pile, and taken off with it is Roby Coleman to the end zone. The last guy to hit him coming over the top, Preston Brown.
Preston Brown.
And then Nikel Roby Coleman scoops it up. They're just waiting to verify it. I don't see anything that would take that one away. Touchdown is confirmed. The Bills have taken the lead. And now the extra point by Carpenter. Whistle and a flag first. Two touchdowns by Buffalo in a span of 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 96. The 5-yard penalty, retry. That foul occurred before the ball was snapped.
That's right, heard the whistle before the ball was snapped.
Does not count, the one Carpenter made, because the whistle came first.
Yes, I can hear the whistle.
Before the ball was snapped, therefore the kick did not count. The 5-yard penalty will be enforced. 5 yards, retry.
This one 28 yards out. Extra point is good.
I think there's no doubt. Physically, they won the battle, lost the score. Same thing going on here so far in this game.
All right, the kick comes up short. It's Hauser. action. And Fitzpatrick airs it out with a man there, and it's caught by Decker, and he's tackled at the 20.
What a call. Oh, there's a penalty.
And there's a penalty at the other end, too.
There were 2 fouls by the offense on the play. Taunting, number 97. If not, correction, 78. If number 78 commits another foul of that category, he will be disqualified from the game. There was also holding, offense, number 78. That's enforced 10 yards. Repeat first down.
But now the Bills have stormed back. Low snap. Across the middle, he's got Marshall, and he's got 10 back. He's got the penalty yardage back.
Go under, easy throw and catch.
Fitzpatrick's hit his last 8 throws and had a 9th one called back because of the hold. And now he's going deep again and over the top and tapped away. That was Darby denying Decker. It's 3rd and 10. And again, he launches it deep, and standing there, dropping the football, is Brandon Marshall. Got a big leg. Rookie out of Sam Houston State, drafted in the 7th round. Punting for the first time tonight. And is fielded by Tate. He's going to be pushed out. But they face 0-2. At the end of this night, if it doesn't go their way. Nice piece of running here by McCoy, zigging and zagging.
It's a touchdown throw like he did for Greg Salas.
Look at that, 10 completions, 204 yards. He's going long again. Down the sideline, and Watkins almost with the fingertip catch. He had Marcus Williams on him, and 4.
Throw it up, they'll catch it.
Well, didn't get the pass there. Charles Clay appeared to have the position on the defender, and Buffalo will be forced to punt. Serious hang time here. Taylor Marshall able to field it at the 16.
Gloves on now, guys.
Yes, he does, and he split wide to the right on first down. It's They have a Bills defender, Preston Brown, on him right on the handoff exchange. Loss of 1. Over 200 yards. 2nd and 11. A lot of room there for Forte. He has stopped about 3 yards shy of the first. Again, Preston Brown in on so many tackles. Could get the ball back with a stop here. Marshall able to fall forward. He knew where he had to get with that football, and he's got the first down. No one at first on Inunwa in the slot. Corey Graham slips over. Right side they go, and Marshall with back-to-back catches in front of Darby. And a new set of downs at the 41. After that 14-yard connection. Good time, Fitzpatrick, and it's incomplete. Astounding difference in time of possession, and the Bills lead. 2nd and 10. His best run of the night. Fitzpatrick ran out there with him. 8.
You understand why the Jets like 4 wide receivers out there with him.
And they go. 2nd and 8. Knockdown, incomplete. That's Darby in front of Decker on Sunday on CBS. 3rd and 8. Gunning it in the middle of the field to Decker for the first down. Inunwa, there he is on the near side. He's back in after a short break. Set up screen. Forte breaks a tackle. And then Gilmore has hold of him. 2nd and 4. Finds another target. That is caught by Marshall.
Man.
Inside the 10.
By Aaron Williams, who still couldn't jar the football loose.
From the 7, the 2 tight ends, Davis and Bostic. I got a flag.
12 men on the field.
12 men on the field on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Half the distance to the goal. It's still first down.
Forte. Lined up behind Fitzpatrick. Already has one touchdown tonight. And he's got another one. Touchdown. Matt Forte. 4-yard run. Forte. Look at all that gliding for him.
He just glides, I'll tell you. Just a couple good blocks. Ben Ijalana, the right tackle. Look at 71, how far he pushed Duzabal down the line of scrimmage. And Brian Winters, the right guard.
84-yard drive by New York. 12 plays. Extra point is good. Matt Forte was a great offseason acquisition.
Hits the offense.
Takes the return this one from the 2. We've had 4 lead changes in this game. And maybe, well, Tate's wrestled down at the 47-yard line. It's McCoy. That might be a flag. Calipano on McCoy. But nope, there's none. Loss of 3 with that one. Taylor, he's got 3 Jets surrounding him. And we got a flag in the secondary. We still haven't sorted out the flag that is still on the field at the Jets 41.
Illegal contact, defense number 20, while the quarterback still had the ball. It's a 5-yard penalty enforced from the previous spot, and it's an automatic first down.
In the first round of 2013, first quarterback taken in that draft. Gives it to McCoy. And again, the Jets make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Wilkerson this time. 2nd and 11. Pass complete. And Goodwin rolls to within about a yard of the first. Sends Tracy Wolfson and Jay Feely. And all the crew here. 3rd and 1. Taken to the line, up over the top. Watkins stepping in front with the interception. Williams with a pick both weeks 1 and 2.
Watkins, like we saw the good one, they're so fast, throw it high and far and let them outrun the defender.
So last week, Williams got Dalton. Today he gets Taylor. There's the handoff to Forte. And he's met at the line, falls forward for 1. 2nd and 9. Another long ball. And it's batted away by Darby. We got 3rd and long. Need 9 for the first. They got it with Jalen Marshall. And he beat Gilmore with that one.
Man out! 180!
From the 41. Another deep ball, and it's Decker. Another huge pickup for the Jets down to the 23. Deep balls tonight. Both sides. 1st and 10. Forte stacked up after 2.
They were shocked at how good he was right away.
2nd and 9. He's out of bounds near the 20. Thursday.
So many weapons.
3rd and 6. Patrick wanted to run with it. He fakes a toss because he knew the Bills were there waiting for him. He could not create the opening he needed. 36-yard attempt. 2 for 2 on the night. And he drills that one. Kevin James, Jet fan, trying to channel a little Jet energy with Joe.
Big Jet fan. High school running back, I think he was. Kevin James.
He's able to rumble to about the 23. Look at McCoy go into the secondary and then wrapped up by Gilchrist. Run a little option here. McCoy again. Bouncing around until he meets Leonard Williams. Tackle out with Cyrus Wanjo taking over at left tackle. What a hit that is. That's the first rounder, Darren Lee. But that long touchdowns in that Group of three to the left and able to draw across Lorenzo Malden.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 55. 5-yard penalty. It's third down.
Back in under center. On a 3rd and 1. Oh, that's going to be close.
If you pin them back with a punt, you got to go for this 4th down and hope you can take it down for a score.
That's in tight. There's the handoff right in the arms of Sheldon Richardson. And McCoy, looks like coming from the far side. He's short.
That battle.
We'll take it. It's about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Gunning and down the field, complete. And Decker's well over 100 with that catch. Marshall and Decker already there. First and 10. Quartet reading. Beautiful piece of running. Got about 8.
We're going to get better. When you start, they do it in practice every day. You start doing it in games. Look out.
2nd and 2. And Forte takes the pile with him for another first down. First down from the 12. Forte. Moves down the hole to the end zone. And the Jets open things up.
What happens, look at them. Brian Winters, Nick Mangold, everybody with a good block. And, you know, I'm looking at that Buffalo defensive front. Hey, they're worn out. And it shows out there on the field.
Extra point is good. The Jets are up 37-24, Bud Light. Minutes to go. Slow step through here by Tate. And nothing materializes there. 3:57 to play. Bills have 2 timeouts. That's before. Had the first down at one time, maybe earned it a second time. Couldn't pull it down. Charles Clay there for the NFL today to get it all started at noon Eastern time. 10 throw is caught by Salas for a first down. Again, dumping it off to McCoy.
You're hoping one of them will win a one-on-one battle and stop the drive.
2nd and 2.
Stay up, Buster! Stay up!
That's a first down catch, Salas. I'm not saying they're going to get there, but if the situation arises, the 42, and then you set it down. That's Salas. And he is tossed down by Marcus Williams. It's remaining. The Bills did not operate with any urgency. Final 14 seconds with a 2-minute warning. Here they come with a keep by Tabor down to the 29.
Now the clock to get the first down.
Play, he snags it. He's out of bounds. How about this is the first snap in the red zone all night long for the Bills. They had the 2 long touchdowns. On the run to the end zone and knocked down beautifully by Screen. To get in, and they say he stopped at the 1.
Got a fight going on in back by the line of scrimmage.
That's a touchdown. That might be a touchdown if they review it.
Inside of 2 minutes. It's up to the officials.
Now, before the snap, they stop it.
We will review the ruling on the field. It was a touchdown on the play. The wrist is considered part of the hand. The runner was therefore not down by contact until after the ball crossed the plane. Reset the clock to 1:17. There was 1:17 on the clock when the touchdown was scored.
Wow, so 29 seconds added. Jets not more than 2. Will that loom large? Kick is good. Special teamer you ever find. Oh, here goes Carpenter. Up in the air. And Marshall makes the catch. Right into the hands of Brandon Marshall. Covered by a wide receiver. Got 2 in the quick timeout with 1:10. Driving, and he's got 3, which is going to put him right on 100.
Charlie!
Forte, they say no gain, almost lost his 100. Rookie punter. Gets it away, and a fair catch. Tate at the 14 with 10 seconds to go. The Bills next week, by the way, host Arizona, then play at New England. Goodman knocked down, and the Jets have won it. Goodwin looked to be hurt on that last play. Concerning for the Bills fans that Watkins couldn't even finish.